mapping, and again, all you're doing is placing your pylons in the proper position, and that basically helps. And I only have 2 pylons used to make my other gateways and such, and every other pylon is basically used to get vision on the map. And again, just getting massive dragoons right now, nothing big. What else? Also, okay, yeah, the reason I go reavers is because when you expand, you can basically have your reavers and your behind your dragoons in a line, and if they try to attack, they're gonna have to. If they want to go for your reaver, they're gonna lose all their units by your dragoons, and if they want to go for your dragoons, your reavers will do a lot of damage. So it's basically like a win-win situation. I'll show you guys how that works too when I get my first 2 reavers out, and if my harassment doesn't work properly, I'm gonna retreat my units and then, retreat my reavers, and then I'll show you guys how to basically line up your dragoons and then your reavers behind them to secure your expansion. Because and again, I know I said it in one of my other videos where if you expand, you're gonna lose, but that's only if you expand without like a tech unit after dragoons. Like if you have Templars, then expansion also works. If you have reavers, expansion also works. If you have carriers, it also works, but like let's not go there because you gotta be real noob to go carriers with 1 base. Unless there's probably like 1 or 2 strategies where you actually can go 1 base carriers, except I don't know what the fuck that is, and I'm not going to try to explain that because I don't even know myself. And I got my 2 reavers, so I'm going to go out here, and I'm going to just basically, he has units out here, so I'm going to get back up here, because if I don't, then I'll lose. And I'll show you guys how harassing works right now. So I have 2 reavers here. I'm going to try to get a shot off, and I did get 1 shot off. Hopefully the shot hit something. It might not, because I did hit something, so that's good. And okay, so here we go. I'm getting all my units out here, and then I'm gonna expand also because now I can basically line up my reavers behind my dragoons, and he cannot possibly win. Yeah, so here we go. I'm lining up my dragoons. If you lining up dragoons is really smart because it's basically like a line of cannons. They all attack at once, and for the enemy to have his dragoons like this, the enemy will have to like make dragoons go on top of each other. Like if they automatically attack with like attack move, and then that basically means that their dragoons will have to spread out like automatically, which will take a lot longer, and that basically means that he's not going to be able to fuck, what do you call it? He's not going to be my dragoon. I'll get a lot of extra damage on him, and I'm dropping here because right now he doesn't have anything here, and I know I can kill this right now. And if you to load up dragoons, you shouldn't do this. You should basically make your shuttle go to the reavers so the reavers can get more damage off. That was a mistake on my part. This reaver micro, again, you want to have good reaver micro if you want to do this, because right now, as you can see, if both my reavers die, I'm so fucked right now. I don't want any of my reavers. If my shuttle dies, I'm really fucked right now because I just can't possibly win with my shuttle death, because shuttle is basically the main thing that's keeping me alive here. And again, just dropping here just because I think I have good enough shuttle micro to do a lot of damage and lose like maybe 1 reaver at the max. And again, this is not how you should micro. And I lost this reaver, but whatever. I at least saved 1. Remember, better something than nothing. And this reaver saved, and he has a bit of units. And I got an expansion up, so I guess he probably does have an expansion up also. But if he does, then if his expansion is before mine, then I'm gonna know he doesn't have. He's not going for reaver drop, and I'm gonna know he doesn't. Sorry, then I'm gonna also know that I can harass him because I have a bigger unit count than him because I've been pumping from 3 gateways longer than he has, and my expansion's up, but it's later than his, so that means I've been pumping more than he has again, and so that basically means that I can reaver harass him, and that'll screw him up. I'll go wait for my second reaver because 2 reavers can, if like 2, that's basically 2 scarabs in the mineral line before your opponent has enough retaliation time to retreat, and that basically means you get a lot. 2 scarabs can basically take out the whole probe line if they're targeted or if they're just lucky. And I'm gonna go drop him now because I don't think he can hold this. I doubt he can hold this. He doesn't even have a robotics observer out now. The thing with his strategy is, if I went Dark Templars, I'd be pretty much screwed because he has cannons, and I don't think there's no possible way for like Dark Templar to go past cannons unless you have like zealots to take the damage. As you saw in one of my other videos, I went the zealots to take the damage, and I got my Dark Templars to go up the ramp and then basically fuck the rest of his base over. That's something else you can do, but you know, again, that's all a matter of luck if his cannons target your Dark Templar or not, or he can manually target it. And here I go to drop. Alright, so here we go. I'm not gonna target anything because they're already gonna go for the probes, and Well, he's running his pros, but as you can see, I got a little bit off there, so that's good. And this dropped up here for some retarded reason. It shouldn't have dropped there, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so I'm just hawking. I'm just macroing my dragoons again, and I have my gateways hockey to 3, 4, 5, and 6 for the last one. And so basically, whenever I feel like I can pump again. I'm gonna go pump again, and I'm gonna kill this geyser, and then I'm gonna go up his. I was gonna go kill that cannon, but I'm like, ah, fuck that. I'm just gonna go up his ramp and go for his other probe line. He's probably gonna have units there. Okay, he has a reaver here, so I'm gonna. Two reavers can one hit one reaver, and so that basically means I just wasted 2 scarabs to kill him. And again, as you can see, I'm loading the one that's lower life first, just in case he does have units. Um, I can go. What's it called again? Make the one that has more life take the damage, and the one that has less life do some more damage. 125 minerals, 125 damage is a lot. Sorry, I always call it 125. It's only 100 damage. He's about to kill my Reaver, and I want to get an extra shot off with this Reaver. So yeah, at least I got an extra. That's an extra 100 damage. Again, Reaver micro is really useful because Scarabs do a shitload of damage, and 125 damage is a lot. So you can basically like you can basically like get 100. You can like take all measures to do an extra damage with the Reaver because it's really helpful. And alright, so here we go. I have enough. I think I harassed him enough that I think I'm gonna have enough lead from killing him. And yeah, I think I have big enough lead for him to basically lose now. And he's trying to attack, yeah. And yeah, he has no force, so he doesn't even have robotics because I can't see the observer. And I can't even see the observer blurred. Okay, yeah, so he says GG. So that's GG, guys.